Welcome back everybody to another video. This eye is going to be all about this look right here using only lipsticks. Lip color. Oh, what has she done? It's kind of a good thing though, because some more mature women feel that eyeshadows are too difficult to work with. Maybe they settle into the creases. Maybe it's too hard to work with. And then as the day wears on, even if you have like oily skin or oily eyelids, you start to see the creasing within your eyelids because of the powders. Or maybe you just don't like powders. I don't know why, because I love powders. But in any case, this is a video that's showing you how to use the lipsticks that you have to create a beautiful eye look. It's not that difficult, so let's just hop into it together.
Animo! Where's my toast? Animo! I gotta put that food in my belly, because I'm hungry, That's probably why I got a big belly. I don't care, because I'm hungry. I can smell it. It smells so good.
I've done my brows so much. I also have an updated brow routine video, so if you want to see how I do my brows, just go over and check out that video. Eyebrow is done. I've really been into a more natural eyebrow lately, so we're gonna move on to priming our eye. I am using this Urban Decay primer potion. I'm just putting a little bit on the lid. If you think that this is a step you can go without, you would be sadly mistaken, because the eyeshadow, whatever you're putting on your eye, is not going to stay unless you have the primer. It's like painting a wall. You don't paint a wall without putting the primer on the wall first. You know, it gives the color something to stick to. So be sure that you have your primer in hand, and you know, I'm very generous with it. I go underneath the eye, I go all the way up my brow bone, because I'm going to be getting color all up there too. So allow it to sit before you move on to the next step. So while it's sitting, let's grab the base that we're going to use on our eye. I'm grabbing that NYX Eyeshadow Base, and I'm going to be putting it on top of the primer. Now, you might be asking, why are we going to put a base on top of a primer? It's really important to use the base, especially if you're somebody that has a darker skin tone, because the eyeshadow base, as you can see, has a lighter color to it, and that lighter color is going to allow the colors that we're using on our lid to really show through. So with my finger, I'm just going to tap on. Now you see how that color is much lighter than my skin color. It's really gonna let those colors show through. I'm just patting this into the eye. I'm putting it into my eye corner, because you don't want to miss that area. You get color in there. Also, that area in there is sometimes just as dark as your eyelid, so make sure you get color all over there. Literally wherever you're going to be putting color is where you want to put this eyeshadow base. So I'm gonna be pushing it up, and with my finger I'm just going like this and pushing. I'm not smudging, I'm pushing it into my eye, and I'm blending out the color as I go up. So the color that I use to set my eye actually isn't the exact same color as my skin. It's a little bit lighter. It's a shade or two lighter. You see that? You might not even, as I think about it, because we're using lipsticks and not eyeshadow, you might not even need this step. But like I said, force of habit makes me go in and do it anyways. With this Real Techniques brush, I'm just going to grab some color on one side of the brush. Not a whole lot. It's better to add to than to have to try to take away. So now I'm going to position the color right on the outer edge. And rather than drag in like we would do with eyeshadow, I'm just gonna tap. See, I'm gonna tap that color where I want it, and I'm gonna tap it first just on the outside edge, and tap until you feel comfortable. Stay beneath the brow bone but in the crease area, and then bring that color into the inner part of the eye. Now that the color is really in there good, see, color's really in there, we're gonna just slightly start moving that brush. But the feel of using a lipstick on the eye feels much more different than using an eyeshadow. And so just get used to the feel of it. But just like when you're using eyeshadows, you just want to make sure it's very well blended. So I'm bringing this color up over my brow bone, like close to my brow, but not like super close. See how it's up there, but it's not like really uber close. And if you have a smaller eye space, use a smaller brush. So I'm just gonna blend that until I feel like it's blended nicely. And when I'm doing my face, I do my face last because I like to bring the shadow out. I want it, this extends the eye out just a bit, and I want to really see where I'm gonna put this, and I can clean this up later. So now that it's in there, I feel like that's blended really nicely. It looks really good. I'm gonna go in with the next color with my flat Wet n Wild brush, and with the color, what is this? Bewitched from JBL Cosmetics. It's actually a darker burgundy. I'm gonna take this in my crease right at the back. See where that is? Use a little bit, put it into the crease area, and tap it to blend it out. So we're just tapping. And I'm not bringing it all the way into the inner part. I'm just gonna stop at the halfway mark right there. So tap. Charlie Bum. Oh, he's over there asleep. Did you guys hear him? And then go back to the Real Techniques brush and buff out that darker maroon burgundy color to blend it into. See, I'm doing a lot of tapping, then wipe motion. Tapping, then wipe. I don't want to wipe the lipstick because lipstick wipes off very easily. So make sure you're not wiping too much. Tap it. Tap, then kind of move when you blend upwards. Tap, and then kind of move. You see? And see how the darker color is blended in the crease area? Okay, now for the pièce de résistance. We're going to take our bronze color, right? You ready? We're going to take our bronze color, the bigger flat Wet n Wild brush. Grab a little bit of that bronze color on your brush and tap it into the center of your eye. Always start with a small amount. You can build it up as you go. Add some more. I'm adding more product to the brush, and I'm tapping upward. I'm going into the inner corner of my eye, and now the color is starting to meet that burgundy-ish color, right? That's what you want. We're gonna go a little bit above the crease area of the eye. I'm grabbing some more color on my brush, and now I'm gonna start moving the color upward because I want it to blend together and almost look like a seamless blend into the bronze. See? I really hope my camera is clear. It's like driving me insane not being able to know if the camera is clear or not. So I'm just adding more bronze, putting it into the corner back here to meet that dark maroon, tapping it up into that burgundy color. I feel like I have a little bit more burgundy on this eye, so I may go back over here and add some over here. But let's finish this eye first before we start making adjustments, right? I'm tapping it in. I'm making sure not to wipe it because this is lipstick and it will wipe off. I don't want to remove the product. I just want to tap it in, and the tapping that you do is going to really blend it really good. So I'm going to go over here and tap a little bit of that bronze into my inner corner like I did over here. And because I like the look of that burgundy way up high, I'm going to go over to my other eye, and without adding more product on the brush, I'm just going to put some burgundy up here. I'm just using the product that's on the brush. I didn't add any more to it because I like that. I like that look. Ooh, girl, Hunty, you better with these eyes, girl. Yas. Now the color, you're probably thinking, Asia, this is all down here. It looks crazy. It's fine. Watch what we do. Next, we're gonna go in. If you want to finish here, you can finish here. but because I'm extra, I'm not going to finish here. I'm going to add eyeliner. I just think it's going to make my eyes pop. So if you have a liquid liner that you want to use, go ahead and grab that. I'm going to grab Black Radiance, and I'm going to make quick strokes. I don't want this liner thick. Now that we've got that on, I'm going to grab a makeup remover towel and I'm just going to clean up that extra product that was where I don't want it. And because I'm super extra, I am going to add a lash to this eye. If I can remember which lash I used on this one. Okay, so I did use Ardell. I'm going to show you a really simple, easy way to add lashes to your eye. Some people freak out about lashes. It's nothing to freak out about. I will show, and I will be making an in-depth video on how to apply your lashes. But for now, here's a quick little tip. You can either just go in with your mascara, or you can be extra like me and add some lashes. I'm putting the glue on my lashes, and I'm going to wait about 30 seconds for the lashes, the glue on the lash to dry. Now what I'm doing is I'm holding the lash band at the outer corner of the band. This is going to make it so much easier for me to put this on my eye and not stress out with it. So if you're putting your lashes on, hold it from the outside. I know that it's tempting to hold the lashes from the center because we want to apply the center of the eye first. But actually, what's easier for me is to hold the lash at the end of the lash band. So now let's apply it. So I'm going to keep my eye open. I've turned my lash band upward so that I'm coming down like this. And now I'm going to stick it onto my eye. You really want the lash to be on your skin, not on your eyelashes. I hope my fingers weren't in the way, guys. Now that it's on, I'm just feeling it for placement, really pressing it into my skin and not my lashes. This is how you rip off your lashes. When you apply the lash to your actual eyelashes, you will rip your lashes off. You want it as close as you can get it to your lash line, but you don't want it on your lashes. If you go at it upright like this, that will get it very close to your lash line. One hit, boom, middle, boom, in, boom, in. I go middle, outer, inner, right? And it's very easy. Now I'm gonna press. Also, when you go in doing your lashes upright like this, it opens up your eye. If you go in with your lashes this way, you have a tendency to pull your hand down. Your eyelashes are going to look droopy. Go in upright, that way your eyes are open. Once the glue is dried, I'm going to grab my Better Than Sex mascara and marry my lashes to the false lashes. And make sure you hit that inner corner lash. That way they blend and they look good. You might be thinking, oh, we're done. No, actually we're not, because a very important step that some people miss. Do you see up underneath there, on my my waterline is still my skin color, and opening up my eye, yeah, it might look fine right now, but we're gonna add a little bit of black to that waterline so that it's all cohesive. I'm gonna add a little bit of black to my lower lash line. And then with the Real Techniques brush, the brush that I use with that first light burgundy transition color, I'm going to smoke out that black eyeliner that's on my lower waterline. This way I get a little bit of that burgundy under here. So it's a little bit smoked out. All right, now that we have our eyes done, we need to do our face. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlighter because I'm a highlighter. Whoa, I love highlighter so much, it's not even funny. So I'm gonna grab the brush that I usually use for my highlighter. Usually I put my highlighter on first, but I'm putting it on last because if you choose to use highlighter, you can. And I wanted to do this look without the highlighter just in case you didn't want to use highlighter. So I'm going to add a little bit of this Maybelline highlighter. It has a little bit of a bronzy look, so I feel like it goes along with what we just did pretty nicely. I'm going to blend that out. I'm going to grab a clean brush and just go in and clean up those outer corners. So eyes are done. Let's take off this hat bandana, right? And let's do our face. All right, we have got our, what do we got done, booba girl? We have our eyes done. Now we need to do our face. I'm gonna be using Fenty Beauty. So I'm going to grab the primer. Actually, I haven't added moisturizer to my face. So I'm gonna be using the Seriously Shine Free Moisturizer from Formula 10.0.6. Be sure to let the moisturizer sit on your face before you go on to the next step. That is very important. This hair tie is brand new and it is not playing with me today. It's like, you better get your life right because I'm gonna make sure that you know that I'm here. Whew. You know those brand new hair ties, they just be pulling at your hair like, oh my word. Okay, going in with my Fenty Beauty primer. One pump is really all you need. Don't get crazy. I usually start at the cheeks and work my way out. Whatever's on my cheek, I apply to my nose. Don't forget to hit underneath that chin area. Blend it out. Don't miss your ears because your ears need makeup just as much as your face does. Alright, we get the primer on. We make sure to allow it to set before we add the foundation. It's real. I think that's one of the steps that people miss a lot, is that they don't allow their products to really like sink into their skin before they move on to the next part. So really let it sit in for a moment, you know, clean up your table while it's setting in before you just rush and move on to the next thing. All right. So I'm going to go in now with my Fenty foundation, and I'm going to start by applying this on my cheeks because those are my problematic areas. And I'm going to use the leftover product to move that to the rest of my face. When my blender dun 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 dun.
Rushing down on me under pressure. Dum 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 dum.
I'm gonna use this side. Yeah. Wow. Going in, blending out, and I'm tapping. I'm not pulling. I'm tapping. You don't want to. You don't want to pull. You want to tap. All right, and I know how you feel about powder, but we're going to use powder. I think it's very important to ensuring. Oh my gosh! I forgot a brand new step that I've been doing. I'm so mad at myself right now. I will make sure to put it in tomorrow's video though. All right, and look at this super cute little like holder that I got from the American Influencer Awards in the swag bag. How cute is this? I absolutely love it. Like it's amazing. Now I just need to clean off my beauty blender so that that looks just as good. The powder, dab it in, dab it off the back of my hand, and then press in my eye area. Tap, 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 tap. Tap a little more to put on my other eye, and I'm literally just tapping it in. Before I go to setting the rest of my face, these are not steps that you have to do. This is just what I do to look beat. What I do to feel like my best self. You don't have to do it, okay? I'm just saying, I am going to do it. I'm gonna grab my concealer stick from Wow Wow Wow, and I'm gonna add. I'm not taking this past the end of my eye area, so I'm gonna just doot. And I always hit up the nostrils though. Chomp chomp on the baby carrot cause it tastes sweet though. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go in and blend that color out cause I wanna blend ya. I don't like that brush, so I'm gonna go back to the one that I usually use.
Cause I wanna blend ya. I wanna start blending with you.
Too much. And we're going to blend her up. Up and into the cheek. And you see how she almost disappears. I'm blending up because I really want to work that dark color into my hairline. Like this little space right there, little concave in my hairline, I really want to work that color in. I used to add like a little dot of color right there from the stick itself, but I didn't like how it looked. It was too concentrated. So now I'm just using the color that's still left over from the brush and putting it in that little area right there.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for giving me that.
Can't nobody say that my nose ain't snatched. Boom. All right, so now we've got that done. I'm gonna take a brush, now that the translucent setting powder has just kind of sat on my face. I'm gonna brush that setting powder, whatever excess is there, which it really shouldn't be a lot if you pressed it into your skin. So I'm going to be using this, like one of my favorites, Black Radiance. And the funny thing is, when I do my blush, I kind of go ham with it. Like, I take it all over though. I'm like, love my face, love up on my face, because that's what I need you to do for me. All right, I like that color. And now for lips, we're gonna go in. I'm gonna add just a little bit of highlighter to my lip before I add the lip color that I wanna use. And since we were doing a bronzy eye, I'll add a little bit of like a bronze color. I haven't been too much feeling like the whole Cupid's bow kind of thing. Side note, I'm gonna go in and set the rest of my face with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the color medium deep. Tap off the excess from the pad and just lightly press that. I said lightly, didn't I? But for some reason, that ain't what happened. All right, for lips, we are doing a maroon color. That is what Booba said. So I'm picking up Voyager Superstay Matte Ink from Maybelline. These are like my favorite colors. I really feel like I turned this into like a monochromatic look. Is that what this is? Like it's all like almost the same color. I'm loving this whole like look. Thank you, Booba Girl, for the suggestion. I hope this helps doing a color with all lipsticks, except, you know, my face. I'm talking about like the eye color is all lipsticks. In any case, I need to clean off my table because I am about to head out of here. So I hope you guys had a good time. If you like this video, make sure you click the like button because that is what tells me whether or not you like this video, and it tells me that I should make more videos just like this. If you didn't like it, make sure you click the thumbs down button because again, just like the like button, it tells me whether or not you like this video. And if you're gonna click the thumbs down button, please leave me a constructive comment about what I could have done to make this video better for you if you didn't like it. But if you liked it and you click the thumbs up button, I'm just gonna ask you to subscribe and then go to this video to see more videos of mine. And if you need an easier time subscribing because you're like, I just can't find the subscribe button, you can press that little floating head right there, and that is gonna help you to subscribe to my channel much easier. Make sure you share with your friends, and I will see you guys in the next video.